Alright, it is now March 7th, and they added a new set to Twist Fast Forward. Whispers of the Old Gods, one of the best expansions ever. Definitely an S tier expansion. But yeah, this is a N'zoth Rogue deck. I figured probably the best deck to use N'zoth in because they have Shadowstep. So I could play N'zoth, Shadowstep, play another N'zoth next turn, Shadowstep again. And we have good Deathrattles in here like Sludge Belcher, Sylvanas, Tomb Pillager, which can get you a coin, which you can coin out N'zoth a turn early. And then Infested Tauren is just a taunt. 4 mana 2/3 taunt. Well actually it's a 4 mana 4/5 actually. So it's a Chillwind Yeti basically. And an SI7 agent's insane. Shadow Strike's really good. Earthring Farseer for some healing. Huckster is another Deathrattle for N'zoth. Sap's just really good against like mountain giants and stuff. And Eviscerate's just really good. And then Backstab's just really good as well. Backstab doesn't see play anymore, but it was obviously really insane back in this time period. But it's not very good right now. I'll get rid of that. Backstab's pretty good, obviously. Might be playing a 4 mana 7/7 though, which would be really bad for me. Obviously gotta kill that card. Just auto lose the game if you don't kill it. Stepping, that's pretty decent. He's overloaded. You can just replay it though. But he's overloaded again following turn. Just slowing him down, basically.
Thank you.
Okay. A favorable trade, so that survives. Having it be 6/1's good. He might have to lightning bolt it or something. Or gets another trade. Good vanish as well. I could vanish next turn. Need mana's off again. Hope he doesn't have a hex here. Okay, still 2-1. That's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Okay, N'zoth gets back 2 hucksters if the huckster dies, and a Sylvanas. If the sludge belcher dies, it gets back a sludge belcher.
What shall I do?
Hmm.
All is unclear.
N'zoth still. I drew 8 cards. A lightning storm here, please. Still have it. Nope. No Wind Fury. Okay. Well, there's N'zoth. Not the best N'zoth, but could have been better. Okay, I win. And N'zoth is pretty good, it turns out. This deck was pretty good. I won more games than I lost. I think I won 3 games and lost 2, I think. And I lost to 2 hunters because I didn't have Healbot. I think I beat 2 hunters, lost to 2 hunters. The Healbot's the way to beat the hunters. And then obviously you'll beat priests as long as they don't like steal your like sludge belcher or whatever. If they steal your sludge belcher, you're gonna lose probably. But it's a pretty good deck. Hunter's going to be
I'll leave no trace.
not a great matchup. Yeah, I'll keep this. Get rid of the Eviscerate. Sludge Belcher's good. Ooh, 2 Sludge Belchers are better than 1, as they say. Slow turn for the Hunter. Didn't get a 1-drop. Which is good for me. Tempo.
This guy's toast.
What do you call a tempo play, ladies and gentlemen? It's obviously freezing trap. Alright.
Hey,
I'm just going to attack. Steam is off now. I could maybe put an ooze in the stack. Hunter is like a really bad matchup. I might have to Shadowstep my Sludge Belcher and replay it. Just to get a thick taunt out there. Or not.
Thank you.
That has a lot of attack. It's got 6 attack. I get a coin with this, so that's good. Gets my N'zoth out of turn early, but I need to draw N'zoth. That's the problem I'm having now.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
this guy's toast. this guy's toast.
Alright. Potential lethal next turn. Could be freezing trap.
Hey, lights out.
Alright. Alright, another hunter. Hunter is very popular. That's why I added the hill bots in here.
No trace of this.
I might keep the eviscerate because that kills Undertaker if he has it on one. Save the coin for N'zoth, obviously, or Sludge Belcher.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Oh, shit. Okay, though. I forgot about Snake Trap. It's been a while since I've seen that card because it's not in standard.
Thank you.
Sludge Belcher next turn. This card's actually pretty good because it gets me a coin, which I can get N'zoth out of turn early, like I said. Prep would be a good draw here. Nope. Sucks. I wanted to coin Belcher, but I obviously can't leave that card up. There's no way I could have left it up. If he plays Savannah Highmane here, I'll just sap it. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, good. You already used one silence, so more of a control hunter. Not the greatest Unleash the Hounds I've ever seen. But he can kill the 1/2. I should have Shadow Step. I'd soul Shadow Step that he'll bot. Hope he doesn't kill it. Looks like maybe draw a Shadow Step later. I'd rather Shadow Step than N'zoth, of course, but that deck has a lot of burst, so maybe it's better to Shadow Step the heal bot. Gonna eviscerate his face here. Be mana efficient. I got plenty of removal in hand anyway. I need to add more card draw to this deck, I think. But I can't add. Oh, all those are dead. My minions are dead. You got a random acid maw.
This guy's toast.
That's all I got. I got a bunch of removal in hand. Need to draw manas off.
I do what I must.
This deck has to survive, so that's why I got a lot of removal in here. But maybe I could replace some removal for some card draw.
Funnel cake. Buy one! Buy one! You're through!
I have no time for games.
If that was snipe, I probably shouldn't have done that, but you didn't have snipe. So kill command. I guess I win. Yep, there we go. Healbot won me the game. I probably need to add some more card draw to this deck though. And we'll take a look at all of the old god cards here. And I'll go over the ones that are good or whatever. So obviously the Cthulhu cards. This card, Fandral Staghelm, used to be insane. Mark of Yasharad saw play. Because when Karazhan comes out, they're going to get a 1 mana 2/2. And then you just play this on 2 on that 1 mana 2/2 beast. It's really good. This card's really good. Mire Keeper. Fiery Bat's really good. On the Hunt's really good. All the rest of these cards, well, I guess Infested Wolf saw play. Call the Wild saw play as well, and then none of the other ones did. I don't think anybody played that card either. Mage gets a lot of terrible cards except for this card. This card used to be really good. I remember this card being really good. And then Kabbalist Tome, only greedy Mage players ever played this card. It used to be 5, now it's 4. This card got buffed as well. It used to cast a random spell, but now it costs one that's 5 or more. This card's also really good too, Twilight Flame Caller. Forbidding Healing was good. You can heal up to 20 with this, so it's almost like a Reno almost. Except you gotta spend all your mana. Hey, it's a Battlegrounds card. This card here is really good. Saw play an Odd Paladin. I don't know if it still does or not. And then Ragnaros the Light Lord. I thought about making a N'zoth Priest, and this card's pretty decent. You get a copy of a card from your opponent. None of these other cards are really that good except for the Cthulhu cards, I guess. I don't think I ever saw anybody play this one though. But this one saw play, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody played this except for meme players. Rogue got really good stuff, which is why I made N'zoth Rogue. Bladed Cult is really good. Huckster's really good. Shadow Strike's really good. And this card was buffed to 7 mana. I think they even buffed this to 6 mana, but they had to up the mana to 7. But I think they buffed it to 6, but it used to be 9. And then I think they nerfed it to 7. So I went from 9 to 6 to 7, I think. And then we got the first ever Evolve card. Well, I don't know if it's the first ever Evolve card, but we got an Evolve card. This card as well, Master of Evolution. And then, of course, the meme, 4 mana 7/7. And then this card still sees play in Wild to this day. Thing from Below. Insane card. 0 mana 5/5 with taunt a lot of the times. This card was insane. This card's part of the reason why Zoo Warlock worked back in the day. So yeah, Possessed Villager is insane. I ran this card in my Zoo deck in the past. Very good card as well. Renounced Darkness is one of my favorite cards of all time, but it's really bad, of course. And this card's also the reason Zoo works as well. Darkshire Councilman. And then all these other cards are terrible. Doom is definitely bad. Warrior gets some insane cards this set. N'zoth's First Mate always saw play. Blooddicker saw play. Every now and then I would see this card. I'm pretty sure it did see play, but not every Pirate Warrior I played it though. Maybe they just didn't draw it or whatever, but I didn't see this card all the time. Ravaging Ghoul was basically in every Warrior deck. Bloodhoof was in a lot of Warrior decks as well. Meme card. Good Cthulhu Warrior card there. And this card never saw play. Cthulhu card. This card was in Murloc decks. More Cthulhu cards. None of the other cards were any good. Eater of Secrets, insane card. Cold Apothecary, this was used as well in some decks. This card saw play in Handlock. So you could add this to Handlock. If you want to update your Handlock deck, you can add this to it. I've seen this card in I think Reno decks maybe. I don't know. I've seen it in some decks. I don't know what deck it was, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that card. This is like the. I don't think anybody ever played that card really. I think I've seen some like players that I duel against played it, but no, I don't think any meta decks ran that card. This card was an insane arena card. Remember it being broken in arena at one point. This Doomsayer never saw play. I don't know if anybody ever played this card really. Bog Creeper. I don't know if it seems like that's all playing Druid, right? I don't know. This card was insane. And obviously you have Cthulhu, insane. And then only greedy Cthulhu players ran this one. And something you could play around this card in Mage and Shaman, because you could like, you know, transform your opponent's Cthulhu with Hex or Polymorph, and they won't be able to get Doomcaller value. So then they'll have an 8 mana 7/9 in their deck that does nothing basically. It's something you could do. And then of course N'zoth, who's in my deck, and then Yasharaj and Yogg, of course.